My name is Ty Mayberry. I'll see you tomorrow, but right now, we're gonna say hello to Callie.
Thank you, Ty. Gosh, it looks beautiful out there.
It's nice today, Callie.
I want everything you just offered in that show to make my gardens look pretty. Have a great Sunday, Ty. We'll see you soon. Welcome, everyone. So glad to have you with us. This is, we have so many exciting things scheduled for this show, all about customer favorites, Customer Appreciation Month, of course, meaning it's all about you. The reason we're here for over 40 years is because of you. And we've got some exciting things coming up. In fact, one of my favorite things of all time is sleep. So I wanted to share with you the world's greatest sleep pillow, brought to us by Tony Little, made by Homedics. And I tell you, we had these yesterday. I still cannot believe we're doing these prices. I don't think we've ever done these kinds of prices, like $30 off if you want the full, which by the way is almost gone. One airing yesterday and the full size is almost completely gone. But we have a set of queen as well as a set of king. It's between $30 and $40 off. And there's free shipping and there's flex pay. So keep in mind, that's coming up shortly in this show is item 75073. I mean, once you try a pillow, you want 7 or 8 in your home. They're absolutely different than any pillow you've ever tried. We'll talk about the quad chamber design, all of the things that make that it's our best-selling pillow in all time of over 40 years of offering products. So we are gonna get things started though. In fact, I think the best way to start a Sunday morning is with maybe a little bit of stretch. So that's what we're gonna do right now. This is another product that I offered yesterday with Tony. We had one show and oh my gosh, it was incredibly popular. I think 1,300 sold in just one little airing. First of all, this thing, we'll show you on the graphic that's coming up shortly. There it is. It is called the Core Lounge Extreme. This thing, and as you watched on it, can you imagine how good that feels? That stretch is 180 degrees of flexing and stretching. And then on the reverse movement, you're tightening and toning the abs, the core. And all the while, you're strengthening the core because the core includes the front and the back. So we are excited about this. It's been forever since it's been in stock. We are here with it at a price that will not be repeated when these sell out. This is $169 today. Normally this is $250. So this is a significant savings. We do have free shipping on this and everything else that comes with the DVD. We'll show you how it works, but before we do that, I'd love for you to listen to other folks who love it, who have it, who are loving the results because it is giving you that core strength that we all need. So take a listen to this and then we'll tell you more.
So I'm a functional movement coach and a yoga teacher. I've been doing abs for years on years, and it gets tedious and boring. One of the things I liked most about this is how comfortable it is. I can grab right onto these little rails. I don't even have to take my jeans off. I can get a nice stretch in the morning and just start with some simple crunches. And I can even make it a little bit tougher on days I feel good and add a little leg strengthening. Or a little bit of oblique twist, holding onto the handle. I will not slip off and it feels safe. I love the Core Lounge Extreme. I recommend it to anyone.
As a personal trainer, one of the most requested areas to work on are abdominals. Proper form is extremely important. With the Core Lounge Extreme, I can have my clients reach back, stretch and extend fully, and be able to do a proper crunch while keeping the head and neck supported and still being able to get that amazing range of motion. A nice long stretch, and then a perfect crunch. We can also shorten up our movements, working those lower abdominals. And then when the workout's done, the great thing about this is you can recline and just relax.
Just sit here and relax, watch a movie, maybe during commercials, do a few little crunches, because the thing is, this puts you in the proper position to do a crunch. Instead of laying on the ground, torquing on your neck, hurting your back, and sometimes not even doing it correctly. You put yourself in the natural position every time you do this movement. And then if you want to do a few pulses while you're here to really feel the burn, it feels good. But I'm going to introduce you to the man who brought this product to us, the man who really changed the game when it comes to an effective sit-up or crunch. America's personal trainer, Tony Little, is joining us. Oh my gosh, you look very uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm like, look, this thing has changed the whole world we live in, right? Everybody has to work their abs, Kelly, because your abs also protect your back, right?
Yep.
So this is very important for people out there. We have spent our whole lives squeezing, squeezing, doing hundreds of crunches. Not that they didn't work, but every time you got done with it, your neck was hurting, everything was hurting. So I'm thinking, how can you get more range of motion and a lot more comfort and get rid of the dumbbells, get rid of the floor, watch television, watch your favorite HSN host, Callie. All right?
There it is, Tony.
And get something that's a piece of furniture that customizes to your spine. So here's the deal. This is called the Core Lounge Extreme. And by the way, congratulations on the show the other day. What was it? Over 800 people were on.
Oh my God.
To picking this up right away?
No, Tony,
So that's
1,200. 1,200.
1,200?
Yes.
Jeez. Cha-ching.
I'm not kidding.
Man, listen, this has always been around 250 and we sell it out, so it's great. Here's the idea, folks. This is a very, very strong aerated mesh. And what this mesh does is it helps customize to your spine, to the body who goes in. So if I took this right now, you can see that it customizes and bends and moves with your body. So you're not on a flat floor and you're getting a more range of motion. Over here, let's throw spine away, right? Over here, you have adjustable pedals. So you can also fit this, whatever size foot you are, you can, and it moves with your body. Over here, you can adjust this to shorter or longer length of your body for people who are taller or shorter. But the key to the whole thing, when you come over here and look at it, it's range of motion. Callie, the more range of motion you get on a body part, the more exercise to that body part in the shortest amount of time. You can see right now, she's not only stretching out her lower back and upper back and whole body at the same time, she's working her whole ab structure and she's working upper body and everything just by holding the straps. If she puts her arms through that main thing right there, look at this, stretch, stretch, stretch. Who can do that?
What a great way to start a day, right? I was just talking to Donna in the studios because those hip flexors, for me, that's where I carry so much stress. I don't know, everybody carries stress in different parts of their body, but just that movement alone, just to sit in that position, oh my goodness, it feels so good. And how else are you able to do that? I'm gonna show you too, that mesh that you were talking about is so nice because it's very breathable and it conforms to your body. I love this design because I've had back issues my whole life since I was a 12-year-old girl, and this doesn't hurt. This actually feels good. You can see it supports your natural body's alignment and positioning. And then it's this movement. I'll show you without being on the chair because it shows you this is the most incredible design that gives you the ability to stretch and to flex and to strengthen and to tone. And you see Donna in action, and don't forget, it comes with a DVD, Tony, and you are the guy when it comes to making great DVDs. You are Platinum Award winner.
Yeah, I've been very fortunate. I think I actually have 14 Platinum Awards on exercise videos and I think 9 Gold Video Awards. But I love personal training, and obviously that's what I do is I personal train. So instead of spending $150, $200 on a personal trainer for an hour, you get this home, you've got the piece of equipment, you got the personal training. Beginner level is like 5 minutes, all right? Intermediate level, 10 minutes. 15 minutes is advanced level. So I cover it all on a time clock graph, and I teach you exercise technique, which is very important. But the key is very simple for everyone. This is the most comfortable, Callie. This is, without a question, the most comfortable piece of furniture you'll ever have in your house. And every time you're in it, it's not only going to stretch your body out, which is so important to us, stretching, but it's also you can sit there and watch a commercial and work your abs. And if you turn sideways, you're working the side abs. So it's awesome, and I think it's very important, and that's why you sold so many yesterday.
I know.
It's never been at this price.
It never has, and it's also been like forever since it's been in stock. I mean, we talked yesterday about how the reality of product availability is real, and it's taken us forever to get this here. So we kind of, as an apology, kind of are turning around the best price we've ever done. And by the way, today's the last day for free shipping on every single thing. Oh, Tony, we're seeing how it folds up. I love that fact too, because if you need to slip it behind a door, not that many people do, because it's that perfect chair that you can just sit in, watch a movie, read a book, take a nap, but you can put it away if you need to.
Yeah, well, the big thing too on that is, Callie, I got to tell you something. We're fortunate. We're in Florida. We have one out by the pool all the time.
Awesome.
Right? So you can go out in the pool. You can use it as your lounge chair, and every few minutes you can work your abs. So it's a great product. It obviously can go under a bed or it can go in an apartment, but it's the real deal. Nobody else has this anywhere else in the world. You can see over here, Michelle, she's just working her abs, but it's full range of motion. Listen, when you get on this thing, and for everyone out there to understand it again, we're all using dumbbells. We're on a floor. Look at what I'm trying to do, right? I'm getting no range of motion. My back is bothering me. I'm using a weight. I'm pulling on my neck. Here, it customizes with the mesh to your whole body. It uses your whole body engagement. It works your whole core, abs, back, everything. Now go back and stretch for a second. Look at this. I got to tell you something. That is way better than being on a floor.
Absolutely, you can tell. I mean, the floors are hard. Floors, you know, and I learned a couple years back, like, if you don't have the exact proper form, if you do get down on the floor, you can actually invert your abs and do the opposite of what you're after, which is tightening and toning. Not that I'm after a perfect set of, you know, abs at this point in my life, but I do want a strong core, and the front of your core is as important as the back of your core. It all works together. So I'd love for everybody to listen to a couple more testimonials, because again, those of you who have this, you love it because it really works and is comfortable and it's fun. So take a listen to a couple other folks who want to share what they think about it.
I'm a mechanical engineer. I'm mechanically inclined, so as I look at this equipment, I see the simplicity of it, and I appreciate what it's trying to achieve. So the main thing that I always dread about ab workouts is that I'm straining somewhere other than my abs, and it almost deters me from doing it. I felt like with this, there was almost like a zero gravity effect where you could really focus the gravity on what you wanted, and that's my abs, as well as some of my back, but in a controlled way. And it's honestly really comfortable. I could see myself having this in my living room and watching TV and crunching some out and getting a good workout as I do it. So I definitely approve.
So I do administrative work, and I am a marketer with a payroll company. So I'm in front of a computer at a desk all day. So what I like is that I could come home and I could put this in front of my television and I could do a full ab workout while I'm relaxing. It seems like it's relaxing because it's so easy and it gives me a full body workout. And I have a strong core, so I can actually do a full range of motion and pull myself up, and then I can do a stretch at the end and really stretch my back.
That stretch is what feels so good. I mean, I came to the studio, the first thing I did is just, you just feel, I mean, everybody knows the benefits of stretching and flexibility. That's the beginning of all the things people have loved about this product over the years that it's been here. It's a customer pick. Please take a minute, read some reviews. But Tony, I mean, the truth is, we have them back in stock, finally. I've never seen us do this price, but we're doing it. And at this point, I know we're marching towards, I think, 1,500 gone. So I don't know how many shows you've got scheduled, but I just know this is a moment on a Sunday morning to get something that really is gonna give back to you in life. You know, it gives you your strength, it gives you your energy, it gives you your stress relief, all the things we want.
It's probably the most important piece of furniture you'll ever have in your house, all right? Because it customizes to anyone who sits in it. It customizes to their back, their neck, their movement, everything. Again, for everybody out there that's spending a lot of money on gym memberships, it's good if you go out and do that, right? And try to learn stuff. But if you're working out at home, she's getting way more. She just hops in this chair, most comfortable chair you ever have been in. And every time she moves, she's engaging all the muscles of her body. She's engaging where she can just isolate her abs real quickly. Do short movements real quick. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Look, she's doing that while she's watching television or listening to her favorite music, and it's never loud. So the Core Lounge is like the #1 selling piece of fitness product we have. Gazelle's also up there, but here's the deal. All my life, this was what we did at the gyms or at home. We just took a dumbbell, we're laying on a flat surface, get no range of motion, and we're working our abs, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them. You don't have to do that anymore. You just simply take this, put it in front of your television, sit there. It's the most comfortable chair you'll ever go on, because watch this. This aerated mesh, so it's breathable, right? Customizes to your spine. So none of your furniture, just so everyone knows out there, most of your furniture does not customize to your spine, all right? So this customizes. Then when you move back and stretch, look what you're doing. You're stretching. I got to tell you something. The stretch, I'm going to hop on here and show you this, Callie, because me, it's the #1 thing for me. I love working my abs while I'm watching a commercial or something like that. But the number one thing for me being 65 years young is stretching my body out, getting flexible. So I like this. This is my best. I got to tell you what it feels like to have this customized, mesh customized to your spine and fit your body perfectly, and you be able to take that stress off. Huge plus. Don't furniture does that.
In fact, it's true. When a friend of mine, I always give her credit, Kristen from New York, she was Pilates instructor here, and she said our issues are in our tissues. So when you can release and stretch those muscles, I mean, it's incredible, the stress that you can just purge from your body. And surprisingly, to be honest, how quickly your heart rate can get up if you get into this little pulsation kind of mode. You know, if you find into this position where if you really do, like, you call it an isometric, right? Where you're just really focused on tightening one muscle group. But Tony, if I turn like this, what am I doing? Am I doing my obliques?
You're working the obliques.
Right.
You're working the love handles.
That's right.
You need to get rid of those things to get love.
But this feels so good. I'm so excited everybody's getting it this Sunday morning. I think there might be one other show today. I'm not sure. We have limited quantities, and it has been, I don't know if it's been months or years, Tony, since it's been in stock. It seems like years.
It seems like it's been at least over a year that we've been able to get it. So we expect to sell out, no question, but we've never had this price and we've never had the availability like we have today. So you go out there, and I think people should hire personal trainers when they first exercise, Callie, because a personal trainer will educate you on the proper techniques and the way to eat and all the things you need to do things the right way. But just hiring a personal trainer, a good one should be about $100 an hour to $150 an hour. You're basically $19 off on this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you get this, this is in your home forever. Your husband uses it. Your wife uses it. You're going to find out you can't get your teenagers out of it. It's a piece of furniture that really is the most amazing piece of furniture for your fitness, for your health, for your relaxation. And again, keep in mind, this is aerated mesh, right? This breathes, okay? So you're never getting in a hot leather chair again. Plus, you're getting great abs and a strong back.
And strong back. There's multiple benefits here, and that's what you will love about it. Like so many others, we're gonna share with you a couple of other folks who even tried it for the first time. They're like, whoa, you feel it. You feel this comforting, strengthening experience happening. So take a listen to these folks.
So when we come back.
So I'm a massage therapist and personal trainer. I'm always trying to teach people ways to feel better, really enjoy what they're doing in life. And a lot of people, when they're going to do core workouts, need a way to support their neck better. So I really loved in the Core Lounge Extreme how this mesh supports your neck, and you can do a variety of exercises too. Not to mention, it's very comfortable. I love the Core Lounge Extreme.
It's so cute. I mean, people of all ages. It puts you in a position that no other piece of equipment, certainly at any gym or any other piece I've ever seen, puts you, because it doesn't hurt. That neck, boy, trying to do a proper crunch on the ground, it's been years because it just hurts so much. And this doesn't. And you can see, if you're just tuning in, Donna is giving that full body stretch from the front to the back, and the strengthening that's happening with both movements. What do you call both movements, Tony, when it's like giving you a benefit in each direction?
Well, you know, that's a full body movement, but the nice thing you're talking about, and I've come over and show, is everyone out there doing a crunch is just doing the lower abs, right? I mean, it's engaging a little bit, but mostly your lower abs. What you have here, and it will always be the same, everyone in America watching today, it will always be the same. The more range of motion you get on a muscle group, the more calories burned, the more lean muscle goes, the more that you're getting in shape, okay? Short movements are not in, folks. Short movements are not. So you can see what's happening here. Take a look at what's happening. Her whole body, now she's stretching, so she's got the ability for her skeleton to be able to get more flexible with her skeleton and her muscles and everything all the way through. Then she squeezes up. You can see her abs. Every time she's got full movement. She doesn't even pull in the neck because the neck, let's go up for a second if you don't mind. Look at this. Put your head back. Right here. I'm going to show this from the back. Sorry, I'm going to do this. Look, Callie, her head, it's customized. Her neck is customized with the mesh coming down to the lower back. We don't have furniture that does that. You know, let alone it's a piece of most comfortable furniture you ever had, and it works your abs and it stretches your back. How many people can go back at the end of a day and stretch their back out like that?
Oh, you can just tell how good that feels. I think everybody watching is like breathing their own sigh of relief of like, oh, I can just almost feel it. And it really, because I do have back issues. I have been struggling with it my whole life through. I've never had the kind of support in my lower back that as I do on this. And here's another side benefit. Take it outside. There's no electricity necessary. There's nothing that's gonna, break, no belts to maintain. It doesn't make any noise. And yes, she's watching the DVD that you've done. So you said that you take us from beginner to intermediate to advanced workouts on this DVD. Can you explain a little bit more?
You talking to me?
I am.
Yeah, okay. Here's the idea. I mean, this is what, like I said, I'm award-winning at. I love personal training. I've always had. I think when a person learns exercise the right way first, they never have problems. They get great results. So I developed concepts. So this has a beginner workout, which you can do with your abs on this, with music, has an intermediate workout, and has an advanced workout. And it all goes by a time clock. It's not by counting repetitions, 1 repetition, 2. It's the way I've always done my stuff, Callie. And again, I am the most, thank the word above, most award-winning personal trainer with awards anywhere, with all the platinums and all the golds.
Yeah.
And it's just, I grew up in the industry and I just learned very quick. People need to understand it's all technique. All right? It's not working harder, it's working smarter.
Good point. Absolutely. Great point. I know we've got time for another testimonial too, before we talk about your pillows, which are also the lowest price we've ever seen. Speaking of, this is $80 off today. $80 off. And there's free shipping. So if you have, let's see, there's 3 flex or 4 with an HSN card. So you pay somewhere between $40 and $56, depending on which card you use. Now, if you don't have that HSN card this weekend, we're giving you $40 as a thank you for signing up. And that you can apply towards anything. It could be this item, which is already $80 off. It would make it $120 off, which makes it half price. So just putting that out there, you can put that $40 towards anything, but it is a weekend to do the card because then you're gonna see all kinds of benefits as the year goes on. What a great way to start your Sunday morning. Thank you for being with us this morning. This chair, you can see, extremely popular. I think, Jared, do we have time for another testimonial? Yeah, I'd love to listen because everybody of every age has a different reaction to it, all very positive, but take a listen to these folks.
I tried the Core Lounge Extreme today. I really loved it. The reason that I loved it the most was because I got a full range of motion on my crunches. So I was completely crunching and then a complete stretch on my back. When I went back, complete full range stretch on my back. The greatest thing about it was at no point whatsoever did I feel like I was getting a strain or stress on my back. My neck was completely supported. Also the video that comes with it, if you're one of those people that doesn't want to get in the gym or you're not sure what to do, having this video as a guide is wonderful because it gives you that starting point. So you know exactly what to do and you can follow the video, and once you get more confident, you can go on your own and do your own thing with it.
I've been a personal trainer for the past 8 years, and today I got to try out Tony Little's Core Lounge Extreme. Whether you're within the levels of beginner, intermediate, or advanced when it comes to abdominal workouts, is that you can hit full range of motion of your abdominals and stretch your lower back, and it's a chair. At the end of the day, you can lay back and watch TV.
Just the coolest thing. This is what it looks like without a person in it, just to show you that mesh and incidentally 250-pound weight capacity. You can extend the length of this up to, I believe, 6'2", if not 6'3", so it's customizable that way. You can fold it into basically half if you are not using it, but most people leave it out. Maybe it's an office, maybe it's a living room, wherever it is that you're watching TV, it's the best way to get a few crunches in without even realizing you're doing a crunch. I mean, that's the best part because it's one of those exercises we should be doing, not only because it flattens the tummy, but it strengthens the back. And that's what this does specifically. So thanks again for your orders on this one. By the time this show is over, we'll probably be at over 2,000 gone. Never will you see this price again. And once again, Tony, with a few seconds in on the clock, this is the movement that changes it all, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, it fits everybody's body. It moves with your body. It customizes your body, and it gives you stretching, flexibility, and great abs.
Yeah, great abs are a wonderful thing. Spring is here, summer's around the corner. And boy, fantastic product, great price, free shipping, 30 days to try it. And don't forget, you're getting that DVD along with it. This is the chair everybody's talking about. Finally back, finally here for you. So enjoy it as we continue in this hour. You know, it's all about health and wellness. This whole morning's show is. Next hour, we're going to be talking about our finest value of the day from from Andrew Lessman. So stick around for that. The Live Pure. This is the incredible Live Pure. This is the air purifier that you never need to replace a filter, permanent filter, so no costs down the road. Another, gosh, the pollens in the air down here are making me crazy. I feel like my head is going to explode. But we'll get to that in just a few moments. Now, though, the world's greatest sleep pillow, made by Homedics with Tony Little. And I tell you what, I've never seen us do both a price break and free shipping, but we are doing both today. We have very few left of the full. We offered this yesterday. One show, we are down to, I think, 100, 200 maybe at best with the full size. You get 40 remain in the full size. They're $30 off today, free shipping and still on FlexPay. We have the queen size. Note that you're getting both pillows and you're getting 2 pillowcases. And then we have the jumbo. This is where everybody ends up eventually. If you start small, you go big. You start with 1 pillow, you want multiples. They just support your body in any position that you like to sleep in. And there's so much more that you're gonna love about it. Listen to these folks, and then Tony and I will tell you a little bit more.
I was incredibly impressed. I had heard the claims of it, that, you know, you're gonna love this the first night, and I was skeptical, but it works.
This pillow, when you lay your head on it, it shapes to your head and it conforms to your head. So there's no tossing and turning, and you can just fall right to sleep and you're comfortable right away.
After the first night's sleep with the pillow, I would never go back to a regular pillow again. It was the best night's sleep I had in about 10 years.
The reason that this micropedic pillow works is the fact that it provides cervical support for the neck. The key to any good night's sleep is to have contoured support for the neck, and that's what this pillow provides.
This is the pillow for me.
The importance of a good pillow is probably recognized the morning when they wake up and they've been on an improper pillow. They can toss and turn, they can keep from getting a good night's sleep. So you can't underestimate the importance of having a good supportive pillow for a good night's sleep.
Prior to using the micropedic pillow, a typical night's sleep for me would be waking up and swapping out pillows, throwing one off the bed, picking one up off the floor as I needed something that was softer or harder, or looking for something cool.
I'd been trying all these other pillows and I wasn't getting any change, so I figured it was the mattress. The night I took home the micropedic pillow, I had realized that the mattress wasn't the problem to begin with. It was the pillow. It was just supporting my neck and then keeping my face and the back of my neck cool throughout the night, which gives me a restful and refreshing sleep every night.
It's true, and Tony, being America's personal trainer, knows that our body is repairing while we sleep at night, whether it's from exercise or just living your life. So sleep is so important. You'll notice right out of the gate, this has got a different look. It's got a quad chamber design, and Tony's gonna explain what that's all about and how it supports your body in any position. He looks really comfortable. I kind of hate to disturb him, but Tony, hi.
After you beat me up over there?
Yeah, right.
You know, one thing, Kelly, I mean, I'm just been so proud to be with HSN and you guys for so long. But one of our biggest supporters over there has been Homedics, right? Homedics is the company who put out this pillow called the Micropedic Therapy Pillow, the world's greatest sleep pillow. Sold millions and millions of them. People love them. They sell it. I've never seen this kind of price on it. I'll tell everyone out there right now. So that's probably why you're going to see them go really quickly. But there's nobody in this whole world that has ever developed a technology pillow that is like this. Like, for example, if you look at this one right here, this has over 90 million air-infused cushions in it. And it's divided into 4 patented chambers. Why is that important? Because you know what this is, folks? Look at my fingers. Each of my fingers is cradled. If I all of a sudden take a dumbbell there, it's cradled. If I take a dumbbell there, it's cradled. If I put it here. So what it is, and the biggest way for people to understand, this is a pillow that never gets hot. This is a pillow that none of my family or anybody else can sleep on but this pillow. So anywhere you move on it, It customizes with the 90 million air-infused cushions in the chambers and moves to support that structure. So whether you're a stomach sleeper, side sleeper, or back sleeper, it customizes. No different if you're sitting into a piece of furniture, right? Callie, it's going right up around the neck. You can see it's customized to the lumbar area, going down here, and that's why people love it. And I don't think I've ever seen it on this price, so I know it's going to sell out.
I haven't either. I've been with you a long time. I've been doing this with you.
A long time you've been with me.
Yes, I mean, seriously, this is crazy.
I've been with you, I don't.
We've been together. No, but in fact, last call on the full, unfortunately, I wish we had thousands of every size. We don't. I mean, the reality is we're down to 3 dozen in the full. It's not one pillow either, it's 2. You get 2 with 2 pillowcases, and the pillowcases are the same material, that stretchy material that moves as you move. So don't put a cotton pillowcase on these because it'll defeat the whole purpose. But it is, for me, I love the cool. I love how cooling it feels to my skin. You don't wake up with those, creases on your face. You know how they talk about how satin pillowcases can help, with that. But this feels like that satiny finish. And they are just incredible. And we've got so many testimonials. I'd love to take a minute to listen to a few more folks, because if you have not tried the world's greatest sleep pillow yet, I want you to do it today. You've got a month. If you decide against it, guess what? Return it. We don't resell these. They get disposed of. So keep that in mind too. So feel good about the purchase. Sale price like I've never seen before, but listen to others who are passionate about this pillow.
After being introduced to the micropedic pillow, I found that that was the ultimate of pillows, and have since bought about 5 or 6 more for the rest of the rooms in the house.
The micropedic pillow, actually, when you lay on it, it actually molds to your neck, in the back of your head, your shoulders, and when you roll over, it conforms to each individual as they're sleeping.
It cools me and also relaxes me, and I sleep like a baby. And then the next day, I wake up ready to go back to work.
In comparison to the other pillows that I've tried, the micropedic pillow instantly just cradles your head, and it's just very, very comfortable.
We bought several of them, love them. Even bought a couple for the RV. Now we have them in every guest room. So I can't say enough about the pillow. It's great.
So Tony, I know, the fact that we need proper sleep to rejuvenate overnight is important. You went on a mission, not just because you've got a lot of hair, but you went on a mission to help build a better pillow compared to the options out there, memory foam, feathers, down, all of those things.
I hope people understand after the 35 years on television, I don't ever represent anything I don't love or I wasn't involved in. That's just what's made us successful. And I know that pillows have always been an issue for everyone, because you get the down pillows and they're hot and they flatten out and they're smelly sometimes, and you get the memory foam pillows and they're hard as a rock and everything. So we worked with Homedics, which is a leader in personal care technology, and we were able to develop the world's greatest sleep pillow, and it's called the world's greatest sleep pillow. It's a micropedic pillow. And so if you look over here, after that's done, and what you're going to see is something that customizes your bone structure, something that's cradling soft support, something that moves everywhere you move at night, one that's a cool sleeping pillow, which most of them are hot. This is for back sleepers, side sleepers, stomach sleepers, and it's hypoallergenic and has a 5-year warranty.
Oh, that's right.
And it is the #1 selling pillow.
I forgot about that. Hypoallergenic, I knew that part, but 5-year warranty. That's pretty incredible.
I forgot that too. Until then.
Full is now gone, completely sold out. But we do have the Queen, and keep in mind, it's like over $30 off for the Queen. It's $40 off for the Jumbo, or the massive King. These are also from the original pillows that you brought us years ago. These are actually 20% larger than back in the day, which also matters.
Oh yeah, no, again, this pillow right here that I'm holding, which is our King pillow, has 90 million air-infused cushions. And it has a very comfortable pillowcase, which I'll take off right now. So here's the deal. This is Michelle, okay? Here's a back sleeper, right? Just think about this, Callie. I had to put a bed in my hallway, all right, for this, all right? But right here you can see it customizes. It never messes up it doesn't, your face or anything like that, your hair. It all cool to the touch. Now, anywhere she moves on this pillow, anywhere she customizes and moves, move. right? Anywhere she goes. Now it's a side sleeper, like she's doing it like that. Now if she goes to a stomach sleeping position, watch this. So then guess what I want to tell people out there? There's nothing like this, Kelly, anywhere in the world. We sell out of it every time. We know every time we're on, the customer who bought this pillow originally is buying more pillows all the time. So if they want them now, that's the time to get them. And it just always sells out because you don't have something, give me that pillow, right? That wherever you put something on it, it moves, it shapes, and it never gets hot. And it supports your back, supports your neck, supports your legs. You're gonna love it. I just hope all of our customers, our millions of customers out there, get on the line and get this at this price for to make sure that they always have a new set.
Absolutely. It's such an important part of our sleep. Donna and I were just talking this morning about how, sleep can really, whether it's the wrong mattress or, most of us, it's probably the wrong pillow before you have to invest in a big old mattress. Those are so expensive. These literally are the most incredible pillow. There is nothing else like it in the marketplace anywhere. It's exclusive. We've sold here alone over 2 million. And this is your chance. I've never seen I don't even know if it's been a Today Special, but this is the lowest price I've ever seen us do. And I know back in the day, not only were they smaller, we sold one at a time. You guys were like, I love these pillows. Please sell them in sets. Now we sell them in sets. And today, this weekend, you happen to be watching during a Healthy Living show that we are doing the best price you're gonna see. $30 to $40 off, depending on now full is gone, queen or king, both available. And note they're also on 4 or 5 flex pay too. You can also get that HSN card started today by applying, and we'll give you $40 towards your first purchase. Oh my gosh, how about towards the best night's sleep that you could possibly have? That is, that's almost like giving these for free. They really are something that they've changed people's lives because they sleep better and they're more productive the next day because of them. One more pet testimonial we're gonna share with you before our time is up.
We've had the Micropedic pillows for about 5 years. We started off as one, and that became a fight, and then someone else wanted one, and then we got another one, and then the 2 daughters wanted one, and so on and so on. And now the dog's sleeping on one. It just goes on and on and on because everybody wants one. It's so funny.
I know, as the girls grow, they want a bigger pillow, a bigger version of the same pillow. And like they slept on the queen, and then they went to the jumbo, and then they went to the body pillow now laying on the floor, and then now you can't find the dog, and he's hiding in the corner and sleeping on the pillow they have in their room. Yeah. So now they're like, Mom, Spike took over our pillow, we need another one. I'm like, yeah, that's a really good excuse, but hey, it works. All the girls and the dogs love the pillows, and they're all taking it away from us, so we have to hide our pillows.
It's kind of fun.
I forgot about that. Pets. Tony, pets love these pillows. Alice was telling us yesterday her little Bella sleeps on a Tony little Micropedic pillow every night. How cute is that?
Yeah, everybody, humans or animals, knows when something's the most comfortable and cradling. And there it is. If you take a 10-pound, 15-pound ball, it's just simple, right? Everywhere you move on it, everywhere you do it, cushions. And let's face it, it is the #1 record-breaking selling pillow in the history of HSN, which I'm so proud of.
You should be. It's a major accomplishment, and you're helping people not only get fit, but sleep well and just overall be well. So, yes, Tony?
Who would ever think I even sleep? They would think they would say, I remember on one of the shows, that dude don't sleep. No, this helps me sleep.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you're all happy about that.
Tony, thank you so much.
Thanks so much, Callie.
Good to see you on this Sunday morning. Have a great one. We'll see you soon.
We can do it.
Exactly. You're absolutely right. You're very motivating. Speaking of motivating, have you seen the price on Tony's lounge chair? This is the one that helps you do the perfect crunch in every position. You just sit in this comfortable chair. I'll show it to you right now. This is $80 off this weekend. It's $80 less than it's ever been before. Free shipping and flex available to you, either 3 or 4, but it is impossible to do a crunch the wrong way. And it's impossible to hurt your neck anymore. You will get that core strength. You will strengthen not only the abs and the obliques, but also the back of your body as well, which is probably the most important part of that story. Well, this being an hour of healthy living, we want to, have you guys, I don't know where you live, but I know the country is all looking forward to, the warmer air of summer. spring is obviously here, and in Florida, I don't know what's going on, but usually I have the itchy eye thing. This year, it's like, oh my gosh, the sinus pressure headache is just making me nuts. So allergies are a real thing, and this isn't a cure, but it certainly can help. So that's one part of the story of having an incredible air purifier. And this brand, Live Pure, this is like an incredible brand. They come with a 5-year warranty, and there's no replacement filters ever needed. They're permanent HEPA filters, permanent true HEPA. So I'm gonna show you right here. We always go dramatic here at HSN to just show you the smallest particulate that you will see or find in the world. You can't actually see it unless it's really condensed like this, is smoke. So we've filled this to the extreme, and I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna hit a little button in the back so I can show you how this will move the air. 1, 2, 3, here we go. Once it starts moving the air, that's what's gonna capture all the stuff that's in the air, whether it's dust or it's pollen or it's dander or it's, all the stuff that your poor body our bodies are breathing in. Our nasal passages, our lungs, our eyes, everything. If you don't have something that's helping you clear and clean the air, you're struggling harder than you need to. And so this is an incredible opportunity. Another customer favorite. This is here at a featured price that's saving you $50, which is awesome. And there's free shipping on this. This is a big product. Free shipping is a big savings. You can also do this on FlexPay. So it's either 3 or 4 Flex. Don't forget, with that HSN card, if you want to open it, you can take another $40 off of a $50 savings. So this would be really a great time to do it. But we do have all 4 colors. We've got the carbon black, we've got the graphite, we have white, and we have taupe. This, by the way, is the largest air purifier, which is so cool because if you've got those open spaces, 550 square feet is what we're projecting that this is gonna clean for you. But if you have a smaller space, the best news of that is that it's gonna clean the air even more often. So it works in big spaces, small spaces, whether it's the odors from food, whether it's the steamed broccoli or Brussels sprouts or burned garlic toast and all those things, smokers in the home or moldy and mildewy smells, you will feel like your home has never been cleaner. But one thing you know for sure is that the air you're ingesting 24 hours around the clock has never been purer or cleaner. So we're gonna talk all about it with this incredible brand and the rep from Live Pure, Vonabelle Sherman. It's so nice to see you this morning. Always good to talk about healthy living together.
Thank you. Yeah, this is a great way to have healthy living because breathing is so key to our lives. Without our breath, we can't do anything else in our healthy living. So how do we get the air in our homes as clean as possible, which means particle-free as possible, which means allergen-free as possible? So what this unit does in these beautiful colors is remove 99.97% of all of the particles in the air. And that's all the way down to 0.3 microns. Now that's the tiniest, that's what is the hardest to see. It's also the hardest to remove, but it's not a problem for Live Pure. When we did that smoke chamber, I love starting off with that because you can see how we move the air, which is a work in itself, but Live Pure has mastered how to move the air, which then you can clean the air as it moves, and you have to move the air to clean to move. It's both are super key. So what this has is 2 layers of filtration. Your first is your cocoa carbon, that's this black on top. That gets the bigger particles. And of the good, better, best, it's the best. Then underneath is your true HEPA. What's important about this true HEPA is it will never cost you another nickel. Live Pure gave you a permanent or forever filter, which means all you do is take your upholstery tool that looks like this and vacuum it clean. Maybe you'll do that once a month. Maybe you'll do it every other month. It depends if you have pets or not. That's what I think. But if you have pets, you will see that hair right there. You can see what this is taking out. I'm going to bring up a dirty one and show you. Look at the difference. Look at what is collected. Now, if it's here, that's a good thing because that means it's not your nose, your throat, your eyes. So you want all of that dust, dander, mold spores, allergens collected here. But if what held you back from getting an air purifier, even though you kind of knew you needed one, you suffered last season, you may have a loved one of your children has allergies or is just uncomfortable, but you're like, I could afford the air purifier, but that ongoing cost is killer. Then this is the one you want because this has no ongoing cost. All you do is vacuum the true HEPA clean. We're gonna get those allergens, smoke, dust, dander, mold spores, odors. That's all with the true HEPA. When you're looking for an air purifier, another thing to look for besides these 2 layers, you always want 2 layers, is a sealed gasket. Now this is rubberized. It could be rubber, it could be foam. This is rubber. Why is that important? Because if you have, say, a paper filter, the air can bypass the filter and come out dirty and you don't feel better. This makes all the air forced through the 2 layers of filtration. Let's talk about sizes before I give this back to Callie. This one is wonderful because if you've been thinking about it, but then you're like, I get confused when well, what size do I need because what room am I using it in? Get this one because it doesn't matter. Let's say you want to put this in your smallest room, 10 by 12. We're going to clean that air 22 times every single hour.
Wow.
Now, let's say you want to go to that 550. Look at this chart and see if something rings true to you as I tell you a story. So this says 550 on the screen, but that's our middle of the road. There actually is an agency that oversees air purifiers, and they always want to know at 5 times an hour, how many square feet can this do? That's what we want to know. It's kind of like the standard. For that, it's the 550 square feet. But let's say you live in an open floor plan like me. My kitchen is open to my living room, it's open to my dining room. This can do up to 2,000 square feet very efficiently. It'll clean the air 33 times every single day. And when I say clean, I do mean scrubbing, removing all those particles that are irritating you. And welcome to April, when it's tree, weed, grass, and pollen, all of them, Callie.
It's everything. It, like, you can see it on your car when you go, get out and go to work. You feel it. And the truth is, you don't really see it inside of the home, but maybe you're opening the windows because the air is starting to get a little more comfortable in your space. What's coming through those screens, right? I mean, it's all the stuff that you don't want to be breathing in. You want this to capture it. This is what does capture it because it is, first of all, Live Pure. And I did misspeak earlier. I mentioned that it comes with a 5-year warranty. It actually comes with an extended warranty on this unit. 6 years, no charge to you. 6 years, and boy, that is a feel-good prospect, especially knowing that, these, what Vonabelle was just going through, you never have to buy another one. Not only is, wow, I mean, because they can be expensive, not to mention just the pain in the you-know-what to figure out what model you need for your unit. This is permanent. You vacuum this clean every 6 months. It even gives you an indicator right on board. In fact, Vonabelle, let's go through all the buttons on the unit because it's all touch screen. And by the way, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 units running next to me. I don't even hardly hear them standing right next to me. I'm sure you don't hear it through my microphone. So they are super whisper quiet. But do you mind, Vonabelle, going through all of this?
Oh, of course. Yes. And don't forget, it's pretty, it's seamless, it's built in, it's digital. So start with the accent light. That's that little blue light at the bottom. It's optional. Use it, don't use it. Some people like a night light atmosphere. Some people like pitch dark. You can use that or not use that. Then continuing down, we have our speeds. Low, medium, high, and turbo. Listen, if you have an area you're struggling with, put this on turbo, close the door. It won't even be the same air in an hour. Going down further, the timer. Now that's great to set during the night, or maybe you want to run it during the day. So when you walk into your home, the air is already clean for you. You have 2, 4, and 8. Off on dead center. Sleep mode puts it in its quietest mode while still cleaning the air if you choose to use that while you sleep. HEPA filter and the pre-filter. That's the golden corner. When those lights go on, it's not panic. It's not, oh, I have to measure these. Oh, where do I get a new filter? It's been a few years. What do I do? Where do I get a new one? Now, this means, hey, have you vacuumed me lately? Because this is a permanent HEPA filter. So if you see that light come on, don't panic. Don't think, oh gosh, I didn't budget for a new HEPA filter. This size could be $80. All you're looking when that light goes on is vacuum your cocoa carbon, vacuum your true HEPA, and then reset that button. That's it.
That's it.
No money pit on this, no ongoing cost on this unit. And that's why it's such a great investment, although it is our biggest one. It can do any size room. Put this in your smallest room. It will clean it perhaps 22 times in an hour. Put it in the 550 square feet you see. We're going to do it 5 times every hour. Up to 2,000 square feet. So Live Pure created this so that you could use it in your open floor plan. So at 2,000 square feet or anything under, about 33 times a day, it's cleaning the air for you while you're not even thinking about it.
I know.
But removing those allergens Yeah, it's really good, Callie.
It is the best feeling because, I mean, we breathe involuntarily 24 hours around the clock. While we're sleeping, it's still working. I just saw that little baby, and obviously we want our little ones to have the best of everything, including our pets. Pets we love, but they also not only deserve to breathe the clean air, but you know, when they shake themselves off when they come in, obviously stuff starts floating in the air. You'll be amazed at all the pet hair. If you've got animals, you'll be amazed at all the pet hair that you're gonna see on the first part of the filtration system, the cocoa carbon. And then down here, this is true HEPA, like at its finest. It is the best that you can find, the best that you can buy. But not all true HEPA filters are permanent. This one is. So everything that comes through, and there's a whole lot of vent in that front of that unit, is gonna get captured and trapped there. Things that, you know, sometimes we don't even think about, the VOCs, the hairsprays, the cleaning sprays that you might be using, you know, the deodorizers in your home. It all gets trapped here. Unless it's being trapped here, unfortunately, that's what your nasal passages are doing, your lungs are doing, and they work hard enough for us in my opinion. So let's talk about microns, because I've got this big old Bosu ball over here, this little, just to give a visual of, you know, how teeny tiny the things that are floating in the air really are. I'm gonna let you explain this particular demo.
Okay. Absolutely. So you have that big ball. What that represents is one single strand of hair, just one. Yet it's that big we're showing you. Well, what does 0.3 look like? So there's your 80 to 100 microns, one single human hair that Callie is holding right now, down to 0.3. Now 0.3 is the tiniest. That little bead that Callie's holding up to that ball is the comparison of what one single strand of hair looks like compared to the 0.3 microns. So there's a big visual. See that little bead she's holding? That's what 0.3 looks like next to a single strand of hair, which that ball is representing. That's a great visual so that you're seeing, sometimes you don't feel well. It's allergy season, but you're like, I don't see anything. I don't see anything in the air. What is bothering me? It's the invisible threats. It's the things that are the size of that bead compared to a strand of hair. That's what's getting you. And that's why you need an air purifier. And it could be grandpa lives with you. He smokes. Love grandpa, smoking not so much. Also, the inside of our home is actually more toxic than outside. That EPA says that. So you want to clean the air. And while you're doing it, you want to be cost conscious. This does not have ongoing costs. It's a permanent true HEPA. This has a 6-year warranty. It has USA-based customer service, which means if you have a problem or a question, that phone call is taken right here in the United States by an American. Energy Star rated means that this runs for pennies. So even though it's so big, it runs for pennies. So all those things are important in the whole picture of how should I get an air purifier in my house? My child is suffering. My pets are suffering. Somebody on Facebook said, I didn't get it for me. I got it for my pets. So it's very true that our air is same for the kids, same for the pets, that it can bother them. I want to give you another little visual. So if we go to a restaurant and you get this glass of water, you would go, great, I'll drink that, no problem. But if it came to you with a whole bunch of particles.
Oh, if there was one particle.
You'd be like, one, right. Yeah, you're right. One has sent people into, you know, a seizure, like, I'm not drinking that, take this back. Well, guess what? Let's have the same standard for our air as we do for our water. I purify my water. I don't know about you. So why wouldn't you want to purify your air as well? But for a lot of people, it's really key, because if you have allergies and you just kept putting it off, you know how you felt last year. And you're like, oh, okay, next allergy season, I'll get an air purifier. What I want to help you with is what to look for. You want the 2 layers of filtration. You want a permanent true HEPA, so you don't have to spend any more money after the initial investment. And here's the other thing. Do you see how big this is? Let me put this next to the unit. Look.
It's the whole.
Some companies cheat.
Yeah.
Good point. It's the whole working surface, the entire. Some companies cheat. You open it up and the filter is half the size of the opening. Why is that important? Because you need the biggest surface to capture the most irritants and allergens. So it's really important that you do have a big true HEPA in comparison to whatever size unit you are getting. Now with cocoa carbon and true HEPA, you have double impact. They help clean that air, and we're going to clean it. So let's say the screen says 550 square feet. We're going to clean it 5 times every hour. Put it in your small bedroom. we're going to clean it 22 times in 1 hour, say for a room that's 10 by 12. And then up to 2,000 square feet, 33 times a day, we're going to take care of the big open spaces, because maybe you're like me, my kitchen opens to my living room, opens to my dining room. So you can take care of all those spaces. That's the nice thing about getting a big unit and be once and done. If you need to move it room to room, you can. But this is a wonderful unit that is cost effective for you. And if maybe when the kids come in and their shoes are stinky, or the pets or the diapers, or you get smells and you run for these. This is going to make you laugh. So these things, candles and sprays, are called VOCs, volatile organic compounds. It's the exact same thing you're not supposed to put in the air. It is what an air purifier takes out because it's toxic to us. So don't run for these. Instead, have an air purifier. And I would have to say, maybe in the course of a year, would you spend $100 on candles, sprays for all over? You would. So you're halfway there to getting an air purifier that will last you for decades. Now, when I say this is permanent, true HEPA, by the way, they say this is for the life of the unit, which they say is about 12 years, only because in 12 years there'll be new technology. You'll probably want something new. Imagine never spending another nickel on an air purifier filter when you get this one home. So Callie, it's got a lot of value from Live Pure.
Absolutely. I love the extended warranty of 6 years. No extra cost to you. No cost down the road. You never have to buy a filter, ever. Nothing ever. No more money being spent. By the way, that taupe color, that is the newest color from Live Pure. It is, I think we have less now than 200 to go around in that color. So we do have the other choices. White always makes you realize how clean everything really is. The graphite gray, I love this one too. It's like a charcoal gray. The all black, very pop. And you know, the other thing, some units are big and they're round and they're clunky. They take up a big chunk of your space. This is one you can actually slip up next to the wall, and it will draw air in and it pushes the clean air up and out. It just feels better knowing that this is cool and it's clean. I'm going to show you once again. Again, a very exaggerated presentation of what smoke in a very small space looks like. I'm going to push the button, 1, 2, 3, and you'll see how when it starts moving that air, which is very quickly because it's a powerful motor, that's what's trapping all of that smoke. Smoke is very difficult to capture. But there are odors in our homes. It's not that your home is not clean, you know? If you notice when the sun comes through the windows, the dust particles floating through the air. A lot of people say that they get to dust less because the air purifier does such a good job of just scrubbing the air and keeping whatever it finds trapped in that filter, that you can vacuum clean. It'll tell you when it's time, usually about every 6 months. But I know one thing, you never buy another one of those filters, not even the pre-filter. It's a permanent filter, and this is $50 off of what our normal price is. Normally that extra year of warranty is another $40. We're not charging you for any of that. It is our chance for you to really live your best life in your home, and your family will appreciate it, and you'll feel good about that too. So Vonabelle, always look forward to seeing you and talking about the quality of our air, and this is the best we offer.
Yeah, it's a good one. And this is an act of love for your family. There are things you do for your family. You wash the laundry, you clean the dishes. There's things you do that are an act of love. This is an act of love for your family as well. What's here is important because it's not here and here and here.
You sleep better knowing it.
Okay, thanks, Callie.
Thank you, Vonabelle. Have a wonderful Sunday. Is item 84698, most limited in that taupe if you would like it. We have our today's special from Andrew Lessman next.
Customer Appreciation Month is all about you, so we're showing the love to our HSN card VIPs for the entire month of April with exclusive perks like our VIP Tuesdays. Get a special offer every Tuesday in April, plus extra flex or VIP financing on every item all month long. Not a card member? Apply now and instantly get $40 off when you're approved. Visit hsn.com/HSN card or call 1-800-284-3100 for our exclusive VIP offers. We love our gemstones to be beautiful, colorful, and durable. That's why we give some of them a little more love. Enhancements may require special care and may not be permanent, while others may last a lifetime. For more information, visit hsn.com.
and search Gemstone Care to see our Gemstone Enhancement Chart.